It's time for the weekly reset inside of Destiny 2, and this week, we get a major new piece of Season of Opulence content, and this comes in the form of the Heroic Menagerie. So this is going to add some exclusive rewards, and yeah, apparently it's going to be kind of difficult, so we'll break down some stuff about that and I will be keeping you posted. But otherwise, we have a refresh on everything else in the game, Imperial Bounties, new powerful gear, activities, vendors, and all of the usual stuff. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit subscribe for more D2 content, but otherwise, let's get straight into it. Now the first thing to touch on this week is going to be the Heroic Menagerie. So it is available, and it'll bring some new rewards. We're not entirely certain of what all of the rewards will be, but I will keep you posted here on the channel. The Heroic Menagerie does require a pre-made fire team, so matchmaking is actually disabled in this mode, and in terms of power difficulty, Bungie outlined that it starts at 750, but does increase all the way up to 770. So especially in those final encounters, it will be pretty difficult stuff. Let me know if you're jumping into the Heroic mode this week. Otherwise, I will round up some additional details about it at the end of the video. But when it comes to heroic modifiers, they are visible right here where you select Menagerie on the direct test. So we've got the normal stuff right here, and we've got Void Singe, Iron, and then Heavyweight. And then we do have the Menagerie Heroic, which is starting or recommended power 740, but we know the first encounter, of course, is 750. And then the mission modifiers are Extinguish, Iron, Blackout, and we've also got Void Singe up for the week, and we can see it lists powerful gear, so definitely have fun with that if you are jumping in. On top of this though, Werner and Benedict have had their inventories refreshed, and we do have bounties for the week. I believe these will be some of the ones that we got on the first week, so we've got experience gained, we've also got Trial by Valor to complete Vanguard daily bounties, and then Gaze into Death's Eyes to defeat 200 enemies, also to pick up or to loot 5 engrams, so have fun grinding those for your Imperials this week, and of course our additional buffs and stuff have reset as well. And then we do have the gear from year 1, so we've got some Eater of World stuff and some Leviathan Prestige stuff from year 1, as well as a normal class item right there. And the weapon for this week is the Conspirator, and to pick any of these up, it does require you to complete that raid inside of this reset, and then use Emperor Callus tokens to actually pick that stuff up. Otherwise, have fun with the grind, and remember once again that the Nessus Barge chests are resetting on Sundays until Bungie actually update this in a future hotfix. For other activities and modifiers this week though, we do have the Reckoning, so right now we've got Solar Singe, and then also we have Attrition and Grenadier for the modifiers today. Otherwise on the map, we have our challenges for the week, and the weekly flashpoint is going to be over in the European Dead Zone, so that also means heroic adventures and things like that. The featured Crucible playlist is going to be Lockdown, so have fun if you want to jump into there, but otherwise you can complete matches to get all of your other powerful gear. The newly listed Nightfalls for this week are the Warden of Nothing, we've also got a Garden World, and the Arms Dealer available with some Strike exclusive loot. And if you're jumping into the Heroic playlist over here, for the modifiers right now, we've got Void Singe, as well as Iron and Heavyweight. Hawthorne has new clan bounties, and we also have the raid challenges for this week. So we've got the Limited Blessings challenge for Crown of Sorrow, and I believe this is the first week that clans can actually hit rank 4, so have fun if you want to try that one out. But then we have the Hold the Line challenge, which is for Scourge of the Past, and the Witch challenge for the Last Wish raid. Currently, I'm not able to get the Spiders weekly bounty up on Destiny Item Manager, but you can check that out in game. For Banshee though, of course, we have some of his bounties for the week. We've got the dailies and the weeklies right here that can drop enhancement cores. You can actually get quite a few of these, obviously, by completing these bounties, so maybe worth picking up. They're pretty easy to do. And for the daily mods, we do have the Impact mod, as well as Radar Tuner, available right now. For Eververse this week, as always, we do have stuff that you can purchase for silver on the front of the store right here, so of course you can check all of this stuff out in game. We've got the seasonal stuff, as well as the archive, but then for Bright Dust this week, which of course is the main kind of purchase option for a lot of players, we do have the Stylish Sit emote, we've got the Drop Pod Shell, which is a pretty cool one right there, with the kind of Red Legion logo on it, pretty interesting stuff. We've got the gauntlets right there, showing for the Warlock class on my account, and we do have a new ornament for Izanagi's Burden, which is pretty interesting. Let me know what you think about that one down below, as well as an ornament for the new Pinnacle Sniper, the Revoker. So pretty cool stuff to check out in the store this week, and some previously available stuff from other seasons. We do have some other stuff available for this season, so the Tiger Transman effect and the Coastal Suede right there, which is a new shader. We'll take a brief look at that one before we move on to other stuff, if it ever loads. Maybe something you're kind of interested in, although I do have absolutely terrible armor on right now. Now, to mention a few more things about Heroic Menagerie right here, as we stated before, there isn't matchmaking for this mode, and it will start at 750 but increase up to 770 power. We saw some of the modifiers and these will rotate weekly, but it is possible to actually fail inside of Heroic mode, so Extinguish is active, and if your entire team wipes, then Callus will send you to orbit. That's definitely going to be fairly tough. But on top of this, encounters never repeat, so if you fail to reach 100% progress towards the boss after completing each encounter once, you will also be returned to orbit. As Bungie outlined, there are specific triumphs, rewards, and challenges for Heroic. And some of the Heroic triumphs include things like Short-Handed, where you need to complete a run through the Heroic Menagerie with a fire team of 3 or fewer. There is also Go Speedrunner Go, to complete a run through Heroic Menagerie with time left on the clock, and then 1 triumph for each of the bosses, where basically you need to complete the boss without having any fire team member actually die in that encounter. Bear those in mind for additional Imperials and things like that. And otherwise, when it comes to the specific drops that we can get, I do plan to post an update video later on today or early tomorrow. But moving away from the Heroic Menagerie, we do have Escalation Protocol, and the boss this week is going to be Bokkalita, with all 3 of the Escalation Protocol weapons available, and of course they drop randomly on boss kills. For the Dreaming City, we're now on week 3 of the Curse, so Shattered Throne has returned, and the Ascendant challenge for this week is going to be in Ouroboros, which is accessed via Ephelion's Rest. This is the OG Ascendant challenge from the first week of Forsaken, so Ephelion's Rest is located beneath where Petra would spawn in the Strand. Pop your tincture, you'll find the portal in here, and this is the one where you need to destroy blights on each corner of the Ascendant realm. Once 4 of them have been destroyed, the crystals in the center of the space will no longer be immune, and upon destroying all of the crystals, you will complete the challenge. The only other thing I wanted to mention for today would be some known issues for Season of Opulence, and there is a full breakdown of these on Bungie's help page, so I will link that below. But their top issues right now include players not getting the truth from the Ascendant chest, and that's at the end of the quest for the weapon. Still looking at issues where players don't receive 690 gear on all of their characters after completing the initial quest for the season, but they do outline that Mars Heroic Adventures are not popping up properly on the director. So if you think a Heroic Adventure should be available, you can go and pick it up directly from Anna Bray, but that won't be an issue this week with a different flashpoint. They wanted to let players know that the quest for truth will only drop from the Menagerie chest when the final boss is the Ogre, Aronak, beloved by Callus. Not sure if that's something they're going to change, but for now, that does mean that we're another week away from being able to get that again. And then there are some emergent issues, including stuff like Triumphs, Year 1 ornaments, Eververse packages, Rune bonus 2 on the Chalice, which still isn't refunding properly. That is a known bug, and sometimes double rune drops aren't happening where they should be. So definitely bear in mind that there are a few things that Bungie are looking at for this season. And once again, if you're curious about any of them, they will be linked down below. But otherwise, for today guys, that is pretty much going to summarize the reset in Destiny 2. In terms of content that we're going to get next week, things will continue to be interesting as we do have the arrival of the Lumina quest, and that also means the Rosehang cannon is coming into the game. From what we know, it's going to be a fairly lengthy quest, so I'll be keeping you posted on that one. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, a like rating is very much appreciated. Let me know if you're jumping into D2 this week and any stuff that you want to get cleared. Also, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button to see a lot more Destiny 2 content. And if you're after some super healthy, tasty drinks designed for gamers that help improve focus and memory, check out my friends over at Now Drinks, as they do have some pretty cool stuff in their store, and you can save 10% by using code Houndish for anything in the store. So if that sounds good, the link will be below. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have an awesome week.